Hey guys, I'm the Seaman235 and boy, it's been a while. If you're wondering if I'm talking funny or not, just know that my mouth has been really sore. And I actually got sick. I've been having tons of real life and, well, health issues. Don't worry, I'm not like dying or anything. I don't think it's that severe. I don't plan on dying anytime soon, so yeah, but it is, like, I've been having tons of health issues, and my mouth has been really sore. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, at the time of this recording, to see what the hell is going on with me. So, yeah, but I want to try and make a video, but if I do sound funny, it's probably because I'm trying not to hurt the roof of my mouth too much. But my tongue and my mouth have been very odd. Plus, I've just been really frustrated with life issues, so that's why I've been gone. If there's ever a reason why I'm gone for like a month, which tends to happen a lot more than I would like it to, it's either because of health issues, or because of depression, or because of real life issues. That's really the main stick of it. Real life issues, really, that's what it really was. But I've been wanting to make a video. I have the enthusiasm now, so besides, I need something to do to get this shit off my mind, so yeah. I have a couple of topics for some random rambles, and I'm going to try and do as many, though one of them I'm going to save for later. Plus, I might as well talk about this. The Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces videos are coming. I know I promised them, like, what, 3 months ago, and I never did them. Some news has come to light that Mania is getting DLC. I was wondering if I should wait until then, but I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to start recording the videos tomorrow, which in my time would probably be a week, because I'm never on time. But no, seriously, assuming the stuff with the roof of my mouth is going away, or if it's going to, I'm probably going to try and record those, I would say probably tomorrow, maybe the day after. I'm going to try and get those done, or at the very least get Sonic Forces done, since I'm not sure if Sonic Forces is going to have DLC, because Sonic Forces has had 2 packs of DLC, both of them free, though, to be fair, Super Sonic was intended to be paid for, which was dumb, and I already bitched about that. But the point is, I'm not sure, because of how Forces was received, I'm not sure if they're going to get more DLC or not. So for now, I'm just going to assume that it may or may not happen, and if it does, I'll make a slight update video talking about the DLC another time. So I'll probably make the Sonic Forces video now. I'll show a clip of it, of the video, the vlog review at the end of the video, and then afterwards I'll make a Sonic Mania video, because Mania is going to be a bit easier for me to talk about, because Forces is one of those games, it's really easy to describe why I was so disappointed with it, but yeah, so I'll talk about Forces before I talk about Mania. Hey, save the best for last, you know? Mania's a great game, so can't wait to do that. Also, I can't wait for the DLC. Anyway, as for the other topics, yeah, I know we're finally getting to them, 4 minutes in. I'm so good at pacing. Let's just get this one out of the way, since it's been out there for like a month now, and I don't really want to. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. So I made a video about Kingdom Hearts 3, about all the news that came out around that time. I just never uploaded it, and I'm probably not going to, because I just don't want to. Because honestly, when it comes to trailers, it's really hard for me to discuss them. If there's something interesting I want to discuss, then I will, but really all of the stuff I saw in the trailer was positive, you know? I mean, the only thing I was a bit confused by was the Dream Eaters. I'm not really sure what those are going to be about, like why the Dream Eaters are just suddenly back. For those who don't know, Dream Eaters are in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. They're essentially virtual pets that you raise, and they're your partners. They're your Dolans and Goffy for the entire game, essentially. Though they're nowhere near as helpful, in my opinion. I wasn't really a fan of the Dream Eaters. I'm hoping the virtual pet aspect is gone, because I'm really not a fan of those at all in Dream Drop Distance. But with that said, though, we'll see what happens, you know? They're probably just going to be like a summon or something, which, you know, whatever, that's fine, I don't care. At the same time, though, all of the footage really, honestly, all I can say is that it looks really good. We did see a few things we saw before, but we got a bit more clarity on a few things. Like, for example, Tangled, you actually have the main protagonist and Rapunzel. You have Flynn and Rapunzel. I believe Flynn is his name. You have, I haven't seen Tangled in a while, so if you're wondering why I don't know it, that's why. Also, we have a few, some new abilities shown off. Monsters, Inc., which is amazing. I mean, I have, my top 3 Pixar films are, out of the ones I've seen, my favorite one is The Incredibles. Incredibles is just really good. And then it's Finding Nemo, because I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and then probably would be Toy Story 2. Though, to be fair, I did see Toy Story 3, took me long enough, I know, which was really good. I want to see Toy Story 2 again, but for now, it's going to be a toss-up between Toy Story 2 or 3, because those movies are really good. But if there was a 4th one, thinking about it, it would probably be Monsters, Inc., because Monsters, Inc. is just a really fun time, you know? And I'm really happy they're actually including that, you know? I love Monsters, Inc., and I'm really hoping the world is going to be good. I'm not really the biggest fan of the Cat Sora design, but I do love Goofy's design, because it just looks so what the hell. Dolan's is fine. Yeah, Donald's is fine, personally. You know, it could be better, but it could be worse, you know? I just really love the aesthetics of the world. Also, yes, Vanitas is back. For some reason, people are surprised by this. I honestly don't understand why. I kind of got from Dream Drop Distance that Vanitas was still inside of Sora, so I kind of knew he was going to return. I'm not really surprised by that. I don't know why everyone is surprised by that, but I guess they are, so, alright then. But yeah, so yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. It looks good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all of the stuff I see. The trailer was pretty damn good. Not as good as the Toy Story trailer, in my opinion. I thought that trailer was a bit paced, a bit better, but the footage we got of it was really, really nice. We also got a bunch of concept art and a bunch of other stuff that we see. We saw a bit of footage, and I'm really looking forward to E3 and possibly even a release date, which I think Nomura did say he's actually going to give us a release date. It's weird. It doesn't feel like it's been that long ago since we've gotten, you know, just, you know, news about, we started getting consistent news of Kingdom Hearts 3, yet it's coming out very soon. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this way. Maybe it's just because it's been so long since we've gotten, yeah, there was a huge gap between years of footage. Like 2015, we got a bit of stuff at E3, and then like 2016 was like dead silence from the team who was working on it. We just got nothing from them. So, maybe that's why it feels that way, but it does feel like it hasn't been that long ago, even though it's probably been like at the start of 2017, somewhere around there. No, it wasn't, because winter announcements were non-existent. It was like in the spring. Spring is when we got more announcements. Still, though, it was neat. You know, it was good. Kingdom Hearts stuff. I wanted to talk about it, but there's not really much to discuss, which is why I'm not uploading that video. That video was just a bunch of stuttering garbage. So, not that my other videos are much better, but come on, like, the one I uploaded was just, or wanted to upload, was just crap, because all I could really say was, this is good, this looks good, I'm happy to see this, alright, this is good. Dream Eaters, what the hell? Vanitas? I knew he was gonna be back. Really, everything I just said was everything I said in the video, but it was like in a 30-minute video, so be happy I didn't upload that. Afterwards, I guess I can talk about the Nintendo Direct, since the other topic I kind of want to talk about in a rant. So with that said, next up is the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I know. I actually did a reaction on this a while ago when the Direct first happened, but I saw the playback, and it wasn't the best because of the place I was recording at. So I'm probably not going to upload that one either. Still, though, you know, I wanted to talk about some of the stuff I found noteworthy about it. I'm not going to talk about everything, just because not everything is interesting to me, so I'll just talk about the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is getting a release date. I saw some of the improvements. That was nice. You know, I'm going to buy it because I bought the Wii U version, so I might as well get this one, because I'm a hopeless sack of shit. Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is coming out, yeah, for the Switch. We knew it was coming. We knew it was only a matter of time. And because of that, yeah, I'm excited for it, I mean, who isn't at this point? I know a lot of people think it's going to be a new game for some reason. Personally, I don't think so. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, there actually could be enough time, and DLC is usually worked on by the B team or a different team. And look, you're absolutely right about that. But personally, if I had to guess, I'm considering Sakurai wanted a break. I'm going to assume that vacation was a lot longer than like 2 weeks, okay? That man seriously needed like a full year vacation. Now, I'm sure he didn't get that. Regardless, all I know is that, I just have this feeling that it's either going to be a updated port or just a port. Now, I do feel like it's going to be updated, which is why I will talk about... I actually might make a video on Smash on its own, just because there are some things that I want to talk about, so look forward to a Wishes for Smash 5 or Smash 6, or whatever you want to call it. Smash Switch, essentially. So, look forward to that whenever that comes out, probably like 5 years after Smash Switch is already out, which means what's the point? Yeah, with that said, yeah, Smash Brothers for Switch, woo, Inklings, they're a character now. I knew they were going to be, but still, that's really the one I wanted, Inklings. I wanted to see if they would actually have those, and they finally do, so that's awesome. Now I remember some of the stuff from the rest of the Direct. So, Luigi's Mansion is getting a remake on the 3DS. I don't know why. I mean, Luigi's Mansion is a fine game from what I've heard, but I would have thought it should be for the Switch. A lot of people don't really seem happy about it, and yeah, I understand. It really should be for the Switch. Honestly, I'm surprised how much they're trying to keep the 3DS alive, even though really it is time for the 3DS to kind of go. I mean, look, I love the damn thing. The 3DS is awesome. It really is. I've gotten so much playtime out of it. I'm probably going to go back to it because there's still some games I need to finish. The 3DS is just a great console. It's probably my favorite handheld ever. I've gotten so much use out of my 3DS XL, and I hope it never stops. But at the same time, even I have to admit, Nintendo, why, you really need to let the 3DS just go. You really need to just let it go, let it die. I know it's making a lot of money for you, but at the same time, there's really no reason to keep it around anymore. So, honestly, if I had to note one annoying thing about the 3DS is that, about the 3DS, about the Direct, is that they focused a bit too much on the 3DS. Now, I know they just got a lot of the shit out of the way, it's not a big problem, but I kind of want Nintendo to drop the 3DS, just because there really is no reason to keep it alive. I know they have, the Bowser's Inside Story remake, which, why did you skip Partners in Time, the game that needed the remake the most, since a lot of people don't like it? Whatever. And I know there were a lot of people who really were ticked off by the Luigi's Mansion remake. But at the same time, it's just, I too think they need to drop the 3DS entirely. It's a great console, but I think 2019, which is the year that I believe the Luigi's Mansion remake is coming out, if I'm not mistaken, and I know that, Bowser's Inside Story, that remake, which I was honestly shocked that they were actually doing it, that remake is coming out sometime in 2019. So, we'll see how that pans out. I'm sure it'll be fine. I heard the remake of Superstar Saga was decent, so we'll see. Honestly, I think Mario and Luigi actually needs a break. I think they need to focus more on Paper Mario, the actual Paper Mario, but they're not going to do that, so. Yeah, that's, Splatoon 2. It's getting paid DLC. I'm really happy I decided not to review Splatoon 2, because Splatoon 2 is getting more DLC, paid DLC. It's an expansion. Which is really awesome. So, yeah, and we're getting playable Octolings, we're getting a new storyline that's apparently supposed to actually be a bit more in-depth than, it's supposed to be a bit more in-depth than, the previous storyline, which, really wasn't much of a storyline in Splatoon 2. It was I'm really looking forward to this because the single player so far in Splatoon 2 hasn't really hooked me as much. I really don't like the single player in Splatoon 2 as much, even though it does make a bunch of notable improvements. Everything else about Splatoon 2 is actually pretty fun. I just don't really care for the single player as much. Though I think I might have to beat it now that there really is no excuse anymore. So maybe sometime in the spring. I've been very on and off with Splatoon. I've missed a lot of the Splatfests, even though I never really make those. I've only made 2 Splatfests in total. I know, I'm lazy. It's just, I've never really make those because I just don't really have the patience to keep up with that. There are other games I want to play, and I'm not really... Splatoon 2 was a bit too familiar. It was a bit too similar to Splatoon 1, but this, playable Octolings and the expansion on the story, really, that might actually get me back to play in Splatoon, and there's also a bunch of other new content coming, which will be really neat to play with. So, I'm really looking forward to spring and summer for Splatoon. That might be really exciting. So, that'll be awesome. That was really fun. As for other stuff that was announced, I can't really think of anything. So, just to add a bonus to pad out the video, I'll talk about the DLC of Pokken Tournament, which I was honestly surprised they were even releasing DLC, because I didn't think they were going to. It's good. I mean, I played it. I played with the Pokemon. Rayquaza is really awesome, or Mega Rayquaza. Really interesting how we got a Mega Evolution as a side Pokemon. You know, some of the Nia outfits are cute, and, you know, there was, Aegislash. I forget what the other Pokemon was. Aegislash is, you know, he's fun. I'm probably not going to main him, though. He seems more like a long-ranged trickster type character. I'm not sure if that's what you would call it. I have to play as him again. It's neat that we're getting that stuff, or we got the first pack. We need to wait for the second pack. My only problem is we have to pay for both packs simultaneously. We can't just buy them separately, which I find kind of dumb. I know it's a season pass kind of deal, and it's cheap, so I'm not really complaining because it's dirt cheap, but it's still stupid in my opinion, so I'm not really a fan of that one. Well, I guess it could be worse. I mean, it could be, you know, I don't know, it could be $40 for, like, 2 characters, I guess, so it wouldn't be, whatever. There's a new Sonic racing game. We saw nothing about it, though they did make a cute reference to Sonic R. Apparently it's supposed to be a Sonic racing game, not a Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing game, which is kind of weird, but we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it's made by the same people who made those other 2 games, because I love Transformed. That game is amazing, and I love the first game too. Both games are really good, really solid. I'll let you guys know what it's about, you know, when we actually get more footage of it. Probably around E3, I'm going to guess. So, I'm surprised we're getting a lot more Sonic stuff sooner than anticipated, because, you know, I'm surprised about that. So, hopefully it's decent. That's really all I wanted to say. I am the Seaman235, signing out, and I hope I can upload this video, like, at least a day after I made it.
Quiet is usually a sign of danger.
Yeah, it's probably a sign that they rushed their game. Again.
Best to play it safe here.
Oh, you mean like what Sega did with this game? Heyo!